Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of IGTV on Gunsdaily. Will here. We are live on location at Dillon Precision. We are going to be reloading our own custom ammo for precision shooting. One of the myths are, can you reload accurate precision ammo on a progressive press? And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using that on the Dillon 550. I don't really know what I'm doing too much on reloading, but one, I'm really excited to try. And two, listen, I'm in the best possible place you could ever be in to reload ammo. This is the warehouse where all the presses are made. I'm gonna have the best teachers, the best knowledge, and of course the best presses available to take that knowledge, put it into a round, and send it downrange. All right, so now it's time to meet Jason. He's upstairs, and we're gonna go load up some ammo. All right, the time has come. I am really excited to actually start loading. Jason, thank you very much for having us. Really excited. I got a little tour downstairs. I saw how the 550 was made, put together, but now it's time to actually make a round. I really don't know how to do it, so I'm gonna look to you and show me how to start this.
Okay, I'll walk you through it.
Okay.
The brass we have has already been prepped. It's already been trimmed, and primer pocket's been reamed out in case it was military casing.
Okay.
What we're gonna do in the first station is we're gonna slide it in. It's gonna resize it, deprime it.
Okay.
It's knocking the bad primer out. It's picking up a fresh primer. As you go forward, you give it a shove forward, and it seats the primer. And it's gonna seat the primer below flush.
So now we're gonna do primer in. Okay.
You got it.
Cool.
So the next station, well, I'm gonna run one at a time just so you get the hang of everything.
Right.
It's gonna go up, it's gonna drop powder. And the amount of powder it drops is controlled by the volume in this bar.
Okay.
It's going to be accurate to 1/10 of a grain for weight, but more importantly, the consistency is going to be there because it's throwing exactly the same volume every time.
Perfect, because Rob gave us a very specific number that he wanted us to load, so this is going to be, we know when we go and see him, it's going to be right on every single time. Awesome. Okay, cool.
The next station is going to seat the bullet,
Okay.
and we've already set it to a correct overall length. And the last station is going to crimp it. And realistically, the last station being a crimp station is sort of a misnomer, especially with rifles, because you don't want to deform that high-end bullet you paid for and cause like a little ridge in there to be causing the bullet not to hit the rifling correctly each time.
Right.
So basically all we're doing is straightening it back out.
So overall, there's 4 stages to this, correct? Wow. And I mean, that really took no time at all. Of course, you're showing me, I mean, we're slowing down the speed. But you can pretty much do in an hour here and spend all day shooting what you load in an hour. Is that about right?
Yeah, depending on what you're firing it through. But yeah, if you're talking about long-range precision rifle stuff, yeah, if you get out there with 300 rounds, that should easily get you all your dope and stuff that you need easily. And this can easily do, 300-something rounds an hour.
Now, if you're a novice like I am, I'm new to reloading. I mean, it seems pretty simple for the most part. Is this something that I can take out of the box, build, set up, bring it home, go out to the range and hit 1,000 all day long?
Well, I think realistically, like you said, you're going to have to do your part and do all your dope and drop and all of that such. But there's no reason you can't make ammunition just as well as I can.
Okay, awesome. All right, let me jump in there. Let's see how this actually works and make sure I'm able to do this. All right, so that bullet's in, right? The head's in. So what am I doing at this point?
Basically just pulling the handle down.
Pulling the handle down. Okay, well, that seems pretty basic.
Bring it all the way up.
Okay.
Give a little push right at the end.
At the end?
Yep, and
More?
that's seating the primer.
Okay.
You're good.
So
now you have to relieve a little pressure off the handle.
Okay.
And then advance it forward.
Now, am I doing anything at this point? I'm still bringing it back down.
No, you'd already brought it down.
Okay.
So what you want to do now is advance it forward.
And I do that how?
Take your thumb, push on down.
Okay.
Keep going. Good. Now place a bullet on that one.
Okay. Cool.
And take a piece of fired brass.
Primer in. And that's going to be seated, just like that, right?
You advanced it a little bit, but there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then just pull the handle.
And pull the handle?
You got it. Bring it up.
Up.
Give it a little push right at the end.
Press.
Perfect. Now advance it forward again with your thumb.
Oh, my thumb. Shoot.
You're okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Piece of brass and a bullet. And that's it.
That's cool. Guys, so that's what it looks like. I mean, listen, if I could do it, anybody can do it. But now we've loaded up about 40 rounds, and it's time to head out to Cowtown. All right, guys, so after a short 30-minute drive, we have made it out to the desert at this amazing range called Cowtown. If you see the view behind me, it's gorgeous. I kind of had to fight my way through some cactuses, but other than that, we made it up to the platform. We've loaded up 40 rounds on the Dillon 550 press, and of course, we brought out Rob from GPS Sniper School to do some intro on the loads that we actually loaded for the shooting. So Rob, thank you very much for having us out here.
Absolutely.
So can you tell us a little bit about the ammo that we loaded for the shooting?
Absolutely. 308, everybody's got a pretty typical pet load. All the guys are shooting the matches, all the guys who attend the sniper school. Most everybody's loading a standard 175 grain Sierra Match King, which is an open tip, boat-tailed round, known for traveling real well. Any long-range shooters run those Sierra Match Kings. And then for the load, most guys run between 42 and 44.5 grains of Hodgson Varget with BM2 primers. You'll find some exceptions outside of that, but most people, that's their pet load, and starting there is a good place to start off.
So one of the biggest factors on reloading is cost. How much did this actually cost us to do?
Well, that's a good point. For guys who shoot a lot, it's great to reload because I spend about 43 cents a bullet when I reload. Now typically I'd spend $1.25, and that's if I can find a good deal online. So if I can get 43 cents a bullet, I can get almost 3 times the amount of shooting. Now, of course, I'm using my brass, but that's primers, powders, and projectiles.
You can just go online, buy ammo, but how many rounds can you actually reload?
Well, I'll tell you, I start my day with reloading, and I put about an hour's time into it. And with 1 hour's time, I've got everything I need for the day to shoot.
Really?
And I can customize it for that day. I can choose I want a hotter load or a lighter load, and I can test different loads, and I can't do that when I go to the store.
So if I'm a new shooter, especially in the precision game, I mean, does it really make sense to get into reloading? I mean, the way I'm looking at it is it's kind of like a microbrew. You can tailor your ammo to the specific shooting that you want to do. So by necessarily changing up load, powder amount, does that really make that much of a difference? Does that really make sense for a new shooter to get involved in this?
Well, the first thing you said is beer, so I'm sold.
Okay.
If I can brew my own beer, then I'm in.
Love it.
Absolutely. For a new shooter, if you can look at your shooting future and say, I'm only going to shoot 20 rounds in my life, we'll go buy factory ammunition and call it a day. If you can say, I want to start this hobby, I want to get into this hobby, you're going to go buy a rifle that's going to cost $1,000, $2,000, so on. You're going to go buy an optic that's going to cost you $1,000, $2,000, so on. Why not invest in that press as well? And then you're not going to shoot 20 rounds of your rifle. You're going to shoot hundreds of rounds of your rifle, probably. So how much will you save if you start off by hand loading? And probably it's going to add up to a big number. And then once you taste it, you'll be hooked. And when you hear that ding at 1,000 yards, you'll come back for more. And when you do, you'll save money.
So when you're shooting throughout the day, I mean, are you taking notes and looking at that ammo that you loaded previous and seeing how that kind of reacted to, the distance that you're going out? And then can you tailor that information?
Absolutely. One of the big things I say at the sniper school is don't turn your back to data. So when you take a shot, you should be recording information.
Wow.
If you're not recording it, you wasted that shot because tomorrow you won't remember what happened with that specific round. So record your notes and you can tailor that round tomorrow for something better if you need.
So I think we've heard just about everything we need to hear. Let's get some rounds downrange.
Absolutely. Let's
Cool.
go bring some
We'll
steel.
do it. Awesome. This is a cold bore, first shot, downrange.
Wind's picking up, hold 1/2 mil left.
Shooter ready.
Spotter ready. Wind's dying down, give me a center hold.
Shooter ready.
Spotter ready. Center hold. Impact. Good hit.
Shooter ready.
Spotter ready. Center hold. Good hit. You've got a left to right now.
Okay.
Straight rise north. Now's a good time to take a shot.
Shooter ready.
Spotter ready. Center hold. Impact.
Yeah. So guys, that's what it's all about. That feels really good to reload ammo and send it downrange. I kind of feel like I've accomplished a lot. So guys, if you're into it like I am, and you're new to precision shooting, new to reloading, it's something that you can really do. Go out there, look at the Dillon 550. It's a great press, running 308s. Guys, load up some ammo, and most importantly, send some rounds downrange.